What up, everybody? It's your boy Jess Brandon here with another tabletop review. This time we're going to be talking about Winchester Super X, more specifically the 40 grain 22 long rifle version. This stuff has an advertised velocity of 1,255 feet per second and can be found pretty much at any big box retailer or gun store you may so happen to come across. Now, the reason I'm doing this video, more specifically the review on this brand, was because during my research I found that it had some of the worst reviews I have ever seen for an ammo, pretty much ever. One YouTuber went as far as calling it the worst ammo ever made, and that's saying something. So, fresh out the box, that's what these bullets look like. Not very big, brass casing. Take a look at the back. No dents, no dings, everything looks to be okay. Give it a quick tug, the bullet stays inside the casing fairly well. So I recently got an SR22, and the store I bought it from actually had these bullets on sale for about $1.50 a box. So I picked up 6 boxes or 300 rounds, took 2 boxes to the range, and put them to work. Out of the 100 shots I took with this ammo, 99 of them went off without a problem. I did have one that was just underpowered, so the bullet went off and it wasn't enough power to cycle the action back, so it had to be manually cycled. But every bullet subsequent to that went off without a hitch. So man, I mean, like I said, I bought these for about $1.50 a pop, a box. And I had absolutely no problem with them. Maybe that guy just had, a bad batch, or maybe he was trying to shoot it at distance. I was shooting my SR22 from about maybe 10 to 15 feet. I had a grouping of about 1 inch to 1.5 inches at 10 to 15 feet. When I pushed it back further to maybe 20, 25 feet, the groupings opened up to maybe 1.75 inches to 2 inches. So maybe the guy was just shooting it a little bit further back and the accuracy was off. One thing I will say about this though, it is some of the dirtiest ammo I've ever seen in my life. I know 22s are inherently dirty, and this is a whole nother level of dirty. I had gunpowder residue on everything, from the extra box I had with me to the targets that were on the rack waiting to be loaded up and shot at, to my bag, my shirt. Pretty much everything had black gunpowder residue on it. So this stuff isn't exactly clean by any stretch of the imagination. So you will have to clean your gun, and clean your gun very thoroughly after using it. But for a good day at the range, plinking around or even shooting small game, this stuff should do you just fine. If you're one of those guys who shoot your gun and then don't clean it for a couple months, or shoot your guns 2 or 3 times over before cleaning it, you might have a problem cycling this ammunition. It might give you some issues, and that's a simple remedy. Either clean your gun or just put a little bit of oil on it. If you were like me and you clean your guns after every trip to the range, you should not have a problem with this ammo whatsoever. So all things considered, it's very, very cheap. It's readily available. And I mean, you can buy 300-400 rounds for about $6 or $7. At least you can out here in Illinois where I am. So I have absolutely no problem with it. It gets the job done, and it doesn't break the bank while doing it. My name is Jess Brandon, and this is my honest opinion.